friends. Welcome to the very first episode of Homestead Happenings. I'm Susan, and you just wandered into my little 1.5 acre slice of heaven in West Tennessee, where the life is full of feathers, fresh veggies, and a whole lot of faith. I started this channel when the dreaded Kavovo hit and everyone was on lockdown. My early videos showed my inexperience with YouTube, but my heart was wanting to teach the next generation some life skills and maybe making friends along the way. It's always been about faith, family, and small farm life. We also live in a double-wide mobile home, which needs renovations. Our life is busy. I'm a senior citizen and I'm still trying to be active while dealing with autoimmune issues, diabetes, and the struggles. I'm living with a compromised immune system. My health journey is on my channel, as well as cooking, cleaning, gardening, canning, preserving the harvest, and a whole lot of faith. That faith carries my husband and I through life. We raise turkeys, ducks, and chickens. It's a struggle sometimes, but then there are a few moments like a turkey trying to eat my phone. We look for ways to be frugal, which is why I turned it into a year-long open collaboration called Frugal Living Challenge 25. Speaking of open collaborations, I also have Garden 25, Sow It, Grow It, and it goes on through September. It's also open. Make sure you check those out. I have playlists on those. In October, I'm bringing back the Scarecrow 25 open collaboration. It's just for fun. You can dress up as a scarecrow, tell scarecrow stories, or even make a scarecrow. Create a scarecrow-themed tabletop decor or outdoor decor. Or better yet, a painted scarecrow. We ask that there be no scary scarecrows because this is a family-oriented channel. Another upcoming open collaboration will be Thankful 50 2025, where you share 50 things you are thankful for and tag 3 friends or 3 channels. All of these will be on an official playlist. In December, my little stuffy friend Patches, the gingerbread man, will be back. He will be helping me with a gingerbread Christmas. Back to some health issues, or at least one more. I also have an unspecified white mass on my frontal lobe. It causes me to have trouble speaking, but through YouTube it keeps me trying to speak fluently. So you may notice that in some of my videos where I have a little lapse in my speech. We aren't rich, but we are rich in love and rescue fur babies. Roscoe, Cocoa Bean, and Monkey. Roscoe is a Jack Russell Terrier. Cocoa Bean is a Jack Weenie, and Monkey is a yellow tabby, more like Garfield the cat. Boy, he's demanding about feeding time. They bring us so much love and joy. Then a whole bunch of yard birds. Boy, do we have the yard birds. There's plenty to do when you own pets and flocks. The feed bill is really high right now. I want to take a moment to thank each of you for watching and supporting my journey. I look forward to reading comments and seeing those likes. I'm paid through the ads, so please watch them. I know it's an inconvenience. Also, thanks to my paid channel members. Roscoe is the smallest of our 3 fur babies. He came to us weighing less than 5 pounds. I think he was around 4.5 pounds when we got him. He had been thrown out of a moving vehicle down in Bahia, Mississippi on a very busy highway. My daughter rescued him, and then he came to live with us. When we first went to pick him up, he growled and showed his teeth. He was so scared and so small. We got him to the vet, got all his vaccines done, and brought him home. He found out very quickly that we were very loving towards him and that we treated him with a lot of respect. He loves to do tricks and he loves to play with his food. He also has a bunch of toys to play with, and his companion, Cocoa Bean, came to us as a rescue as well. We found her by a local state park, running out in the road and scared to death. Her owners had abandoned her. She was also physically abused, and we still have issues with her to this day. But through love and patience, we have really nurtured her and brought out her inner beauty and her playfulness. Cocoa Bean likes to play. She likes to play with toys, and she is learning slowly some obedience. We still have to train her with treats, and they do get treats daily. And she is such a joy to have around. She is the second child, we can tell you that. She has the personality of a second child. A little jealous of Roscoe, and Roscoe's a little jealous of her. But they get along very, very well, and we're thankful for that. And then there is Monkey. Monkey Butt was a stray cat. He was a feral cat, and he just showed up one day as a kitten and hung around, and he was really good outside with our chickens. So my husband started giving him a little bit of food and keeping him around. But somebody put oil on this poor baby's tail, and he got a neurological condition and can no longer be outside. We took him to the vet immediately, paying money we didn't have to get this cat taken care of. Monkey is now an indoor cat, and he's very lazy. Of course, all three of them have been fixed because we do not want to have babies around. We did not want to have a cat spraying inside the house. But Monkey is a good mouser, and he is a Garfield by all means. He is a Garfield cat. We gave him the name Monkey because of a cat we had down in Memphis. The house that we owned down in Memphis came with a cat, and the cat was called Monkey because it would climb a tree and hang by its paws in the tree. And so it got the nickname Monkey. So we brought back the name Monkey because we just liked the name, and he looked just like the other cat. It was just amazing. So do you have rescues? Have you rescued any animals, whether it be dogs, cats, or maybe horses, goats, cows? Let me know in the comments below. Another thing about us is my husband works a full-time job, and then he comes home in the evenings and he works our farm. He will be outside probably until 8:30, 9-ish. He comes in and he takes a shower and he goes to bed. So I always try to make sure that I have a good meal for him prepared and ready to go, because I know that he's worked long and hard hours for his paycheck. My job in this household is to make sure that we have food prepared and saved up for the winter months. We save so much money, y'all, by my home canning, dehydrating, and preserving. It's unbelievable. Of course, the initial cost of canning supplies like your jars, your canning equipment, can be quite costly on the front end, but the good news is the jars are reusable. The canning equipment will last you years and years with the proper care. I am using one-piece canning lids currently, but I do prefer the Superb flats when I do can, although we have picked up other brands and had fails on our canning jars. But for the most part, with the one-piece canning lids and the Superb canning lids and the Tattlers, I don't have as many failed cannings. With the diabetes comes the diet. I have moved over to mostly keto, low-carb, meals. Early on, you see all kinds of meals coming out of my kitchen, but now I'm really focused in on healthy eating for me and for my husband, who's also a diabetic, so that we can keep our blood sugar under control. We don't want to end up with diseases that come from diabetes, like heart disease, kidney failure, liver failure, losing a limb, and so forth, and even death. Out here in West Tennessee, I have learned that patience grows deeper roots. We may not get all the projects done that we planned on. We keep trying new things, learning new things, and sharing it all with you. Sometimes life throws us a monkey wrench. Other times it's smooth sailing. We try to be like the ducks, paddling like crazy underneath, but cool and calm on the surface. It's also harvest time here. We've had a great, although weedy, garden season. The excessive rain early in the spring, then triple digits heat index. It was brutal on the garden. However, sometimes the biggest harvest comes from the smallest acts of care. We are a part of a bigger community, both on YouTube and in our small town. We have learned to depend on one another. When times get tough, we come together. When things need to get done, and when it's all said and done, my husband and I enjoy tending to our large flocks. We try our best to be good people, although we sometimes fail miserably. There is much wickedness in this world today, but with the help of God, we will overcome those trials and temptations, keeping our eyes and heart firmly focused on Jesus. So each week I plan on bringing a new podcast topic, a monthly series. Let me know in the comments the topics you would enjoy listening to and any questions that you might have about homesteading. Sometimes life is like a rabbit hole. It gets deeper and deeper and the tunnels go on and on forever. And then suddenly you come to the other end of the tunnel and you're out again. Well, folks, I hope that you will pull up a chair, pour yourself some coffee, lemonade, or sweet tea, and join me as we do these talks each month and each week, hopefully, about the garden, about the kitchen, and about life on the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. Hopefully, all will be sprinkled with humor, but a little bit of wisdom, and a whole lot of heart. Thank you for watching. May you be fully blessed. I'll see you on the next one.